everybody, welcome to Kame House Party. I'm Vince.
I'm Aaron.
And this is the number one, only, bestest improv Dragon Ball comedy podcast in the universe. And we're so excited to be back for another week to talk about the episode of Dragon Ball that we watched. That's right. That's what we do here. I'm so excited to get started. Aaron, I hope you are too.
Yes.
But before we get into the episode that we watched today, we got to do a little bit of Kame housekeeping, okay? Because we're inviting you all over to our audio party, and it's a little messy. We got a little into it, okay? We pre-gamed a little too hard. Now we got to clean up, move these bottles, put these cups away. There's chips everywhere. It's bad, so we got to clean it up. And the first piece of Kame housekeeping is the world famous UN-sanctioned 1 minute roundup whip sound.
Ow! When you put the sheriff badge on me, you poked me. Ah!
Well, I'm retiring today, and you're the new sheriff, so adios, bucko. I don't care about the pain. You're gonna get used to it.
You're slapping it!
Have a great time being the sheriff. I'm off to San Antone, where I can put my toes in the sand and relax with a bevy of beautiful people like me, retired off lawmaking. Yeah.
Yep, you got the carriage out there waiting for you.
Got the carriage out there waiting for you. I've given you your badge, and now I gotta give you. Well, next is I gotta give you your spurs. You gotta have your spurs, the special spurs for only the sheriff. Here you go. Put these on your feet. I'm just gonna roll them around.
You're screwing it into my heel. Well, I'm not even wearing boots.
As the sheriff, you got to be ready to get on your horse at any time. Okay.
It seems like there's a lot of weird pain things with being the sheriff and putting metal things in me.
Well,
I thought it was just crime fighting, breaking up bar fights.
You'll be doing plenty of that.
Romancing school marms.
That's all down the road. That'll happen for you. But as I always say, no pain, no gain. Okay?
No. The sheriff's hat.
Yeah, here comes.
I can barely describe it.
It's like a crown of thorns. 10 gallons worth of thorns.
A 10-gallon Christ-like crown of thorns.
And seed.
The sheriff died for your sins.
That, listeners, is our improvised Western scene that we do at the top of every show to either loosen or tighten our improv muscles to get us ready for whatever the episode may call for.
Sorry, you saying a crown of thorns. I was not expecting it. It's like the funniest thing I've heard.
Look, we went there. There was pain. We had to keep going. If we kept going, the last thing would have been me handing you your gun. And when one of us in this scene, both of us laughed out loud, and that is how the scene ends. Then we move on to the 1 minute roundup proper, where usually one of us, either Aaron or myself, has to summarize everything that has happened in Dragon Ball in 60 seconds. That's every episode that we've watched for this show. But on this week's episode, there's a very special guest roundup coming. Right, Aaron?
So this roundup is from Riley, who we've been chatting with via Twitter, a newish listener. They sent in the roundup, and they also wrote, "Here's my combo action 1 minute roundup, 1 minute round up." Wait, hold on. Let me read that again. "Here's my combo action 1 minute roundup, 1 minute round up. I promise you it is 1 minute. I measured the actual content of the 1 minute roundup myself. I swear to God. Keep doing the good shit out there." Riley, thank you for sending this in. We have not listened to this yet, so I'm curious what it entails.
Well, Aaron, we can't do that until I ask Riley, and in Riley's place, you, Riley, are you ready to round up?
Yes, I am. That's how I imagine Riley sounds.
Yeah,
very, very tough.
Mm-hmm.
Very Toretto. That's his name, right?
Yeah, Dominic Toretto.
Yeah. All right, so here comes Riley's roundup. 3, 2, 1.
Why do we delineate between the 1 minute roundup and the 1 minute roundup? Whatcha? Goku was a small alien boy from the planet Vegeta. He came to Earth as a child, bonked his head, and went from bad to good. There, he grew up to be a fighter and fight people left and right throughout history. He got stronger, made friends, Krillin, Bulma, Tien, Yamcha, others that I did not name. As he gets older, he got married, had a beautiful baby boy by the name of Gohan. Then he gets a visit from family, unexpected. They come down, they're evil. They try to get him to do some bad stuff he doesn't want to. So in the fight, he dies. Then in the fight, his friends die. Goku's able to make it back, but to get his friends back, they gotta go to the planet Namek to get the Dragon Balls. Once there, they find Frieza, a big bad ne'er-do-well who's out to ruin the universe for everybody. They're who Goku's family worked for, you see. Gohan, Krillin, and Bulma are on Namek looking for the Dragon Balls at the same time as Frieza, because they can grant you any wish. We're also getting flashes to Tien, Yamcha, and the boys in the afterlife. They're doing their best and trading up. Will they get the Dragon Balls, or will they all die in space? That's my 1 minute roundup. Thank you for listening. The music is by Ben Schwitt. Yeehaw and ride strong, Kame House Party boys. Go get 'em.
Yeehaw!
A Western-themed 1 minute roundup scene.
Wow.
Wow.
Wowie,
Riley,
wowie.
thank you so much. That ruled. Well, I can't say enough good things about it.
Jeez, Riley can put us out of a job.
Oh boy, we gotta.
All right.
Wait, should we start adding production value to this,
I
or
don't
just keep saying whatever comes to our mind and saying it's improv?
Yeah,
and that we learned it.
They haven't seen through that, have they?
I don't think so. I mean, I just have to remember to cut this conversation out.
You will, right?
Yeah. Oh, let's see. Let me wait. I would write it down, but that's against our creed. But I'll remember.
But thank you. Thank you, Riley. Wow. Production values, the Western themed roundup. I'm speechless. I have no words.
I know you went to Italian for a second. That's how flabbergasted we are.
Too much of that Mario in my veins. If you want to be like Riley and submit your own 1 minute roundup, you can do that by emailing us your MP3 file to kamehousepartypod@gmail.com. Again, that's kamehousepartypod@gmail.com. And hey, we don't expect you to do as much as Riley did, but if you feel so motivated, please do.
It's been a Goku game of one-upmanship. Everyone's powering up and getting Zenkai boosts.
Oh, and I have to remind the listener that why we do that is so you don't have to go back and listen to every single episode of the podcast or watch every single episode of Dragon Ball or Dragon Ball Z to get caught up to where we are in the show right now. With that done, we can move on to the last and final piece of Kame housekeeping, which is where I tell you, the listener, that Aaron and I watched two different versions of the show. I watched the English dubbed version, while Aaron watches the Japanese language English subtitled version. Long time ago, blah, blah, blah. We did it. We're going to keep doing it. It's great. Comparison, contrastization. And to start in DBZ world, I give the title for this week's episode that we watched, which is Episode 57 of Dragon Ball Z, Gohan the Hunted. I hate this title.
None of that happens.
Not like Gohan's not in this episode. He's not in this episode.
He gets less screen time than Goku.
He gets less screen time than Puar and Oolong.
It's what are we doing? Mine's better for sure this time around. And I think it focuses on, like, honestly, the true action of this episode. At least the most interesting thing to me. So here we go. Title for episode 57 of Dragon Ball Z. The original Japanese title, roughly translated, is I'm back to my old self again. Goku under 100 times super gravity.
100 times super gravity. I'm back. Okay, I give both these titles get a big old thumbs down, but I like yours more. I like yours more than mine, but I don't like yours that much. They could have picked a bunch of different things.
Because there's no such thing as super gravity?
Yeah.
Are you mad about that?
Yes, I'm very mad about that. There's no such thing as super gravity.
I mean, ultra instant gravity.
That I believe in.
Yeah. What about super gravity, God, super gravity?
That's my second favorite form of gravity.
But yeah, I agree. I think you're right. I think they're both not great. Mine is definitely better.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll go ahead and say I like all the Goku stuff better than the Zarbon Vegeta fight.
I agree with you there. They do some interesting stuff with Goku in his predicament in heavy gravity, and we'll get to that in a minute. So let's get into this episode, Aaron. Episode 57. Some cool stuff happens, mostly to Goku. All the cool stuff happens to Goku in this episode.
It's just Vegeta and Zarbon fighting, which we have seen before, and we also kind of know how that's going to end.
Right.
So it's less interesting. This Goku thing, there's some, they play it up.
It gets heavy, to use, to lack of a better term, because we're still, when the episode starts, Oolong, Puar, Dr. Briefs are still watching Goku struggle in the magnetic storm that is causing the gravitron to malfunction, jumping the gravity up to 100, leaving Goku trapped while training. When it hits 100G, like the whole pod gets real dark and everything gets very intense. Goku is like, I got an idea. I'm going to use my Kamehameha wave to cut the rope and it'll free me. And I loved how this was animated. I thought this was really cool because he fires the Kamehameha. It's a little ball and the gravity makes it struggle to go up. Like struggle to even get close to the rope, eventually pushing the ball back down at Goku. He's got to dodge it. It dissipates, and then things get worse for Goku after that, to say the least.
It was just the little Kamehameha that could not. That's the story I'm reading my children at night. Never try, kids. Closed door. No nightlight.
Throw the book out the window.
Mm-hmm. The book being the podcast. But it looks cool. It's a very, I guess, purple and pink. These deep purple and pinks and reds color palette. Very moody.
There's blood.
There is blood. Yeah, he tries to cut the chain with his hand, but he can't. He slices his hand up. I don't want to skip over at ground control. We have Papa Briefs, we have Oolong, we have Puar. They're worrying what to do. Vince, the magnetic storm is so powerful that it shoots from space into Professor Brief's computer.
Oh, right. Yes.
What?
I forgot. Yes, it shorts out Dr. Brief's computer at one point.
Not too much.
From however millions of miles away.
I mean, billions at that point?
Yeah.
My.
It doesn't he just eventually throw his hands up being like, I can't do anything?
Yeah, I think he says, my hands are like this, I give up. Sometimes I put my hands up in the air. Sometimes. Saying Ayo.
Sorry, Neo, or whoever made that song. I put my hands up in the air and I'm done. I don't want to speak.
I can't light it up like dynamite. That's in a pressurized room. That's dangerous.
The ship I designed may go all night, but I can't.
I think that's all I know of the song. The chorus mainly.
It's something Bulma listens to. But speaking of Bulma, we cut to the planet Namek, and she is swooning over that Zarbon.
There's a visible Doki Doki. You see hearts fly out of her.
Mm-hmm. Dare I say a Doki Doki panic?
I dare say. Because the big fight's about to happen. I'd be panicking too. I didn't write it down, but like Krillin and Bulma do have this like weird back and forth, whereas essentially Bulma like, he's so handsome, he's good, and Krillin's like, no, he's not. And then they just say different versions of that for like a minute.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's one of the lighter things to have happened in this episode and on Namek in general is Bulma just not getting the hint. She's booty blinded by by the beauty of Zarbon.
Oh, wait, did you say booty or beauty?
Booty blinded. You watched that movie I Spy with Eddie Murphy and Owen Wilson? Aaron! How have you not seen this movie?
When did it come out? No peeking.
2005? 2003?
Well, I will say, I'm going to guess. If this was Owen Wilson, I'm going to say post Shanghai Noon, pre Shanghai Nights,
post Shanghai Noon, pre Shanghai Nights.
I was on my mission, so that would be my excuse.
All right.
I was.
Fine.
The Lord said, not even an Eddie Murphy movie. The Lord's like, nope, you can't.
All right. Quick summary. I think it takes place in Istanbul, Turkey, where Eddie Murphy is a famous boxer. Owen Wilson works for the CIA. And they're trying to find a stolen...
This is horribly cast! For those two things. I don't believe either.
And Owen Wilson is trying to use Eddie Murphy to get close to the underground world of boxing. And I think his opponent, whose like owner stole this literal invisible jet. And it's like Eddie Murphy has to teach Owen Wilson how to be cool and pick up girls. There's Turkish bath scenes.
Wait, Owen Wilson has to teach Eddie Murphy?
No. It's Eddie Murphy has to teach Owen Wilson. I'm sorry.
I was about to say. I mean, that would be interesting. I'd love to see Owen Wilson trying. Now check this out, you cool cats. Here's how you get the ladies.
What are you talking about? I don't know how to talk to girls.
You lean on a pillar, and then you just give them a nod. Say, wow, you're beautiful.
Oh, that's it? That's all you have to say?
Why, what was your plan?
I didn't have one. I'm Eddie Murphy, damn it. I'm a crazy boxer. I don't even know if this is not an Eddie Murphy accent either.
You're just getting the yelling.
Yeah, I'm just getting the yelling down. I'm working on my Eddie Murphy. I Spy. We'll watch it sometime.
I mean, we can say this now. Maybe a Patreon live stream.
Maybe a Patreon live stream. We watch the hit movie I Spy.
We'll get more into that. But yeah, I agree. Booty blinded, because Zarbon does have... I wouldn't classify it as junk in the trunk or a badonkadonk, but he is a cutie with a booty. Especially in those tights.
Oh, yeah. But those tights aren't the only thing that are wound up for Zarbon, because Vegeta is egging him on, trying to get him to fight, trying to get him to transform, calls him ugly a bunch, which Zarbon finally takes. He hates it, takes it personally, like I've always wanted him to, and then a fight ensues.
In mine, the motivation is Vegeta not calling him ugly. It's Vegeta saying, you can't beat me unless you go Uggo mode. And Zarbon's like, but I love beauty too much. And how dare.
I see.
And that's sort of the reasoning. In yours, it makes it feel like Zarbon has like the most fragile ego. It's like, you're clearly beautiful. You're symmetrical as hell.
Well, maybe poor Zarbon's got a little bit of dysmorphia. He can't see the beauty that is his entire being.
He doesn't know he's beautiful, and that kind of what makes him beautiful.
You don't know you're beautiful, and that's what makes you beautiful.
Zarbon, you need to take off those glasses and put your hair down.
I don't know, Vegeta. Everybody tells me I'm a nerd, and I believe them because why wouldn't I? If I take off my glasses, one, I can't see that well, and two, what if I lose them?
I'll hold on to your glasses. Here are contact lenses. I know technically I'm not supposed to solve problems if we're going by the rules of certain things.
Well, let me put these in. Oh, and let me, because
your
of
eyes
that,
are bigger somehow.
Now I'll take my hair down. Oh
my God. Suddenly, Sixpence None the Richer is playing in the background.
Why is that blue-haired girl so horny?
Somehow you're upstairs and now you're climbing downstairs while the blue-haired girl is watching you in slow motion. Zarbon, how are you moving like that?
It's my new technique. 90s beauty star.
I mean, this is going in the trailer for sure.
And
scene. Zarbon, you're lovely.
Yes, everybody tweet at Zarbon how beautiful Zarbon is. Zarbon, you beautiful girl.
That ugly everywhere else. A horrible person, but
traditionally hitting all the marks.
They have a fight. Krillin tries to take this opportunity to get on out of there. But Vegeta, you didn't say please. Vegeta just hundreds of energy blasts in this episode. A lot.
Yes.
He's throwing them willy-nilly.
Hands so fast you can't even see him.
I mean, less to animate. They know the score.
Hey, that's you take the shortcuts you need to. Okay.
Oh yeah, I just crop those hands out so hard. You don't need to see them. I'm surprised they didn't just do like a close-up of the face with a bunch of flashes. That also would have
done it. That would have worked. We've seen it before.
they found a good middle ground. But yeah, Vegeta stops Krillin and Bulma from leaving.
That poor Krill is just like, I guess we're stuck here.
Oh, that's it?
That's all he says.
I don't remember mine, but I guess that's pretty Krillin.
Because he spent like 2 minutes trying to convince Bulma that now is the perfect time to run, which it usually would be. But this is also kind of highlighting that Vegeta is in fact a little bit stronger if he's able to keep an eye on Krillin and Bulma and fight Zarbon at the same time. I will say, I don't know if you got a little line from Bulma when Zarbon finally does transform, because he transforms, flies at Vegeta, and Bulma is like, guess there goes that date.
I mean, could just be to invoke the name for a second time. I can't do it 3 times, he'll show up. That's very Toretto, I feel like. Very, very action movie quippy. In mine, she just says, oh, he's a villain, all right. Can confirm. Bad person.
Villain confirmed.
Zarbon confirmed for Smash.
Oh,
as a villain.
Now, but here we go. You just triggered me, because they put Xenoblade. There are plenty of Xenoblade characters in Smash now. They added Pyra, and they put Sephiroth in. Can we get, like, I would love just an ancillary Dragon Ball character to show up as a playable character in Smash, like a Zarbon or a Chase, a Birder, a Raccoon, a Garlic Jr. Just give me somebody random to add to Smash, even if it is like Kid Goku or Kid Krillin. Like, I want that. If they're going to add a Dragon Ball character, which I don't think they're ever going to now that there's Dragon Ball Fighters and stuff, but I don't know. You triggered me and I had to say it. Had to get it off my chest.
I will say the idea of them doing almost every Dragon Ball character except for Goku and Smash would. Oh, that's such a good jab. I'd love it.
Just never put Goku in there. I don't care who else. Just give me somebody.
I mean, it could be Gohan. You know, the episode's named after him, so we got to see him for a minute.
Not being hunted, he's absolutely fine. Nothing's happening to the kid.
He's not even a V.
No.
It's not like the Gohan.
It's just Gohan flying. He's got the 4-star ball. Oh, yeah, it's a 4-star ball. Look at that. Great. Yeah, we saw.
I mean, don't mess with the Zohan, but at the same time, no one's messing with the Gohan.
Oh, nice. Well played. Golf clap.
That was a real Nick Weigery sort of statement. Just stupid, only there to make the person who said it laugh, which, mission accomplished.
Hey, I'm laughing over here. I'm trying to get me some of that fizzy bubble.
You don't want a movie where Adam Sandler just dips a bunch of things in hummus?
I love that movie.
I did see it in theaters.
He's got a bomb and puppies. Push this button, free HBO.
Silky smooth. But let's go back to Goku, shan't we? The star of this episode.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to explain the action on this?
Yeah. So Goku, he's hanging by his feet still. Hey, it's me. I'm gonna
Hey, I'm not hating this.
I'm just gonna tell you what I saw. I saw what went down. Yeah, I'm the informant here. Goku is swinging by his feet like a fish in a market.
Hold on, we're in a dark alley. I have to get my pen light and my notepad out. As a journalist, continue.
Hey, you didn't hear this from me, okay? But I saw Goku swinging around at 100 times gravity, okay? He didn't have much time, okay? Or his bones might break. He's gonna get crushed, killed by 100 times gravity, all right? So he's swinging. Dr. Brief says, hey, Goku, be careful. You're gonna get torn apart over there. Goku says, I got this. Kaioken, baby! And then boom, zoom, he's hitting the floor of the room.
Wow, that's quite the story.
But
do you have any
you
evidence
didn't hear
for this? Can you confirm it? Or is it just your word?
You want more than my word? I just confirmed you the story of a century.
I mean, it takes place in space.
Yeah.
It's a man surviving 100 times gravity.
Yeah.
Which I think is impossible. I have to check the the scientific fact checker.
Well, how about this for proof? After he landed, he broke every bone in his body.
Still not proof. Just, again, it's hearsay.
Hey, hear this, I say. I don't know if Goku's gonna make it out of this, because we gotta cut the commercial. I don't know.
I don't know why that hit me so hard.
I don't know why I even started it.
This is a real commercial. Listen, please. But we'll also make it quick. The faker the commercial, the longer the commercial. So it's give and take. If you don't already know, we have started a Patreon for the podcast. You can go to patreon.com/Kame House Party to support us financially if you're willing and able to do so. You can donate any amount you want, but starting at $5, you get access to weekly bonus content. More of us, which I assume is a good thing. At $10 a month, you gain access to a super secret. Well, I'm telling you about this. It's not secret, but it is super exclusive to Patreon only. A monthly live stream at $10 a month.
Patreon exclusive.
And, there might be a very fancy reward for any Monopoly Man people out there, or anyone who's associated with the Briefs family that you might be able to swing. Again, the show is completely free. We released a special episode of the podcast, in case you missed it, that explains it all. But unnecessary. But if you want to support us financially, You can do so through the Patreon. This is the best way to do that. And whether you do or don't, we appreciate you, no matter what.
That's right. So if you go to patreon.com/Kame House Party, you look at the tiers, you're like, hey, these are interesting. I only want to give $1. You do that. If you want to give any of those tiers, you do that. Because it's just to help support the show, give you a little extra. It gives us a little extra. We make a little bit extra content on the side. And boom, bada bing, we got everybody working together on a Patreon. There we go.
But yeah, that's it. That's it for that. Do that if you can. Uh-oh.
What?
Oh, no.
What? Who?
Quick, hide under this blanket.
Okay.
Ooh, it's
Hey, this is warm.
yeah, who quilted this?
I don't know.
Those bears? Charmin bears?
You think the Sherman Bears made this blanket?
Charmin does the quilted TP, right?
Yeah, but it's TP. Oh, shh.
Shh. Skills are transferable, Vince. Anyway, we gotta shut up. Hey, what the? This conference room says it was booked for a commercial, but no one invited us here. No one's here. There's just a big lumpy blanket, meow meow. What do you think, Yajirobe?
Hold on. I'm thinking.
Oh no, he's sniffing the air.
Huh. It smells like somebody was in here, but it doesn't smell like beans. So maybe we should just move on, Corin.
Yeah, you're right. We should probably turning my head towards a wall, the fourth one, and saying, "Get back to the show."
Hold on. He said fourth wall. One, two.
Not fourth meal, Yajirobe. Don't get it twisted.
Oh, 1, 2. Wait. No. This room only has 3 walls. One of them is glass.
Presidium style.
Who are you talking to?
Vince, we never get to hear.
I can't believe we were here for that.
Yeah, I know. I only hear it when I edit the podcast. This is Yajiro. He's rending his shirt.
Oh my god. Oh my, he's eating his sandals.
Okay, he's so mad. Yet Corin's just chuckling.
Yeah, this is sick. This is sadistic. Corin seems to be reveling. Like he's doing that thing where cats, their tails get all fluffy. He's enjoying it. It's twitching. Ugh.
Yeah, I'm so glad, whether bears made this quilt or not, I'm glad they put little eye holes for us to take the scene.
Look, we're going to take this bears conversation offline.
Okay.
Wow, what a commercial, Aaron. That was fantastic. Glad that everybody got a chance to hear that. But back to the episode. Because, like we said before, like that informant told us.
Yeah, what are you talking about, we?
Yeah, that informant told that reporter, and then we consumed the news and saw that Goku's bones are broken in 100 times gravity.
Yeah, I'm glad we took that break to check our news feeds to get that scoop. Yeah, that was... What? That's so bad.
That Goku had to use Kaioken?
No, that all... I didn't even think about all of his bones being broken.
Yeah, he says it. He's laying face down on the ground saying, oh God, I think all my bones are broken.
I think something that the informant might have missed is that whole rigmarole was to turn off the gravity controls.
Correct.
Which he has still not done. It's still at 100 times gravity. So Goku has to inchworm, kind of slither up the console.
Yeah, he uses his face.
His chin, he's moving himself with his chin, the power. I'd also say that it's not, I have to make it out of this so I can see Chi-Chi again, so I can go see Gohan, so I can save my friends. Nope, it's like, I'm coming for you, Vegeta. That's my motivation.
I didn't even get that. The motivation was he's just like, I don't want to, he's like, I don't want to die.
Yeah, I got to fight Vegeta again. I don't know if we've talked about this before, but the Namekian saga, I think why it's so good in a lot of people's minds is one, it's very long. I think it is the longest saga.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
And so, it sticks with us more. But it's really solidifying things, like character-wise and sort of, this is the truest Goku we get. This is Pete Goku. He's never going to change. This is his whole deal.
And similarly, we see Krillin being put in his place as like, hey, look, bro, the fighting that's going to happen going forward, too much for you. Like, you're not going to be as involved as you once were.
Your support, you're more in the background. I guess an administrative role.
Yep. He's the operations support to the Dragon Ball team. Sometimes he gets involved in project work. Other times he's like, hey, I'm hands off. That's not my domain.
I mean, like anyone that works at an office, anytime you can leave, well, anytime you can go on site is always fun.
Yeah, but the problem is you're not billable. That's an extra expense. Look, we can't get into it. We cannot get into it right now because this saga also sets in motion like the whole King Kai is going to talk to everybody through telepathy across the universe. He's going to be their eyes and ears in heaven, right? Along with some of the, the other tropes of sensing power levels, Vegeta's whole, I'm a bad guy, but there's something there, like he's got duality. He's growing a little bit, maybe.
Bulma continues to suck.
That's right. She doubles down.
Gohan getting a little more street cred, I think.
A little bit more street cred.
But yeah, this saga rules. But we can't leave Goku without saying he does accomplish his goal with his chinny chin chin. He turns off the gravity. But all those bones are still broken. So I guess that's it. He'll land on Namek in a stretcher. Right?
Well, I mean, I don't know if you got this line, but he, after successfully getting the gravity back to normal, he decides like, oh, now that I've tasted 100 G, that's what I got to train in to get ready for Namek. And I was like, oh, God, Goku, don't.
Yeah, he's going to go right back into it. I guess it's just like, if I wasn't upside down, it would have been fine.
I guess.
That was the factor. I mean, we get some more Vegeta and Zarbon fighting. Vegeta throws sand in Zarbon's eye. I did want to point that out.
He salt bays the man in midair. Which were you offended by that tactic?
I'm of the opinion that unless it is for sport, there's no such thing as a fair fight, baby.
Okay. I like that. Especially in Dragon Ball. There's no such thing as a fair fight in Dragon Ball.
Do what your life is on the line. You do what you have to do.
Aaron, do you watch Attack on Titan?
I stopped at the second season.
Have you heard any of the scuttlebutt about a mid-transformation punch?
I have not heard any of the scuttlebutt.
Oh, the internet is, or was, the week that episode came out, ablaze. I don't even watch Attack on Titan, but there's so many memes and people calling out like, hey, we don't do this in shonen anime. We don't kill people mid-transformation. And I was like, why not?
Oh, yeah, go for it.
Go for it. Let's stop letting bad guys power up. We've seen so many examples of how it goes wrong.
Yeah, Vegeta.
Yeah, yes, Goku.
Yeah, Vegeta said, I was surprised, but at the same time, I'm like, yeah, that's fine. I'd do that. Yeah, go for whatever you got to do. Sand in his eye, kick a shin.
Hit him where the sun don't shine.
Mm-hmm.
It's an all-out brawl, baby.
Constantly go for the groin.
Yeah, we saw that happen to Yamcha, and he ended up losing to an old man.
Because he wasn't prepared for it.
He wasn't wearing a cup.
Yeah, that's on Yamcha. He's an athlete.
Yeah,
he should know.
He should have access to all the cups. Those Nike Kevlar cups.
Kevlar?
I am like 90% sure that there is a carbon fiber cup for men and women out there in the wild that you can slide into a jock strap to protect your crown jewels.
Both innies and outies.
That's right.
But the last bit of Goku that we see on the ship is him worming his way to a bag of beans, which I forgot about that he had. But he takes one, and that's it. He's good. He does a bunch of flips, goes to eat. He's going to drain 100 times gravity. Everything's great.
He even says, see ya, after he's like, but I got to eat first, see ya.
He
to
does
the camera.
wave, he does wave to the audience.
Yes. Goku's secret ability is he's aware of the fourth wall.
Yeah, him and Korin.
That's why they're the strongest in the universe. Yeah, cut back to Namek. Vegeta lands some serious critical blows to Zarbon. He's got him punched through the stomach. And a very unfortunate still frame, I must say. It doesn't look good, but Zarbon is like kind of holding Vegeta by the head, and then Vegeta is like, "Oh, is that Zarbon? Are you begging for your life? Is that what I hear?" Because Zarbon then is like, "Vegeta, I was just following orders. You and me, we team up." And before he can even get that out, boom, he's dead, flying into the water, into the crater. It looked like that Vegeta had died in, or Aaron quotes, died in, where Zarbon's final resting place is. So that's how that fight ends.
Yeah, Zarbon is, well, dead. But he's like a gusher. Like, he's got that weird, like, blueberry blood.
Mm-hmm.
And like you said, we did hold on to Vegeta just having a fist in a dude.
Yeah.
For like a minute.
Krillin then knowing he cannot win, and Vegeta even acknowledging, like, "Hey, seems like you've gotten stronger since you were on Earth, but it doesn't matter because I'm going to take that Dragon Ball from you, and if you don't, I'm going to kill the woman, and then I'm going to take the Dragon Ball from you." And Krillin just hands it over.
He negotiates. He's like, "You got to promise to leave us alone." I mean, Vince, it's all a ruse. He knows Gohan's coming back with the ball, baby.
Oh yeah, that character that's been hunted the entire episode.
Yes, unbeknownst to, I'll say anyone, the writers, the animators, the audience, Gohan is hunted, but all is not lost. Gohan has a Dragon Ball, so there's still hope. And that's Vegeta, once again, counting those Dragon Balls before he's wished.
Can't do it. You shouldn't do it.
Mm-mm. But that's where we leave off.
It's the end of that episode. The end of episode 57 of Dragon Ball.
In the beginning of some emails. So Malik has written to us again with a little bit of KHP research, specifically about the Ginyu Force. And they even cite their sources. So this is from Dragon Ball Z Super Saiyan Legend Strategy Guide from 1992. So let's drop some hot facts about the Ginyu Force. Rakum's special powers originated during his childhood, as was the case for each member of the Ginyu Force. He practiced dance, most notably ballet, which is how he gained his agility in various battle poses.
Okay. I like that.
He's got bad toes.
Oh, yes. I would love to see Rakum in pointer shoes.
When Berter was a young boy, his mother was very strict, making him do all the household chores and slapping him if he was late preparing dinner.
Oh, no.
I didn't mean to say it funny like that.
Wow.
It took a turn. Because of this, he became the fastest in the universe, possibly in the hopes of outrunning his mother's wrath. His only respite was playing baseball with his friends, where he further developed his speed by running the bases and sliding into home plate. Whoa!
Wow. Okay.
What an origin.
That these origins feel like they're from other anime.
From Cinderella to Spinderella.
Bertarella dressed in yellow, fastest in the world.
Him and Yamcha need to meet. Talk America's,
baseball.
Yeah, talk America's pastime.
Mm-hmm.
Ironically, at the same time, Jace was a pitcher in the Galactic Little League, and it is there that he developed the Crusher Ball as a special technique. It could be inferred that this was where he and Berter first met and became best bros.
Oh, that's
two baseball men.
Oh, I love that. They met in Little League baseball.
That's right. It's Little League.
Yeah, probably in one of those like expensive ass leagues, like the basketball one, where you have to pay $200 just to be on a team. That's rad. That's rad.
Goldo realized he had psychic powers as a child and caused mischief, like lifting up girls' skirts and stealing whatever toys he wanted. Okay. Goldo.
Okay.
He was the last member to join the Ginyu Force. For his membership test, he had to fight against Berter, Jace, Raccoon, and Ginyu to see if he was worthy to join. He fought alongside a partner, as new recruits were allowed one helper, and managed to prove his worth, thus being given membership.
That's an interesting proving right. But wow,
Goldo.
Okay. Goldo. Of course, Goldo's the perv of the group.
Also, skirts in space doesn't seem practical.
Yeah. probably better off not wearing a skirt and 0G.
Mm-hmm.
Or around G, Goldo.
And then finally, of course, you got to talk about Captain Ginyu. So Captain Ginyu first learned of his body change ability when he swapped bodies with the richest kid in his class, which made him popular with the girls, but also a bit stupid. And he soon decided that men should compete in terms of strength rather than money. Cooler integrated Ginyu into Cooler's armored squadron, and Salsa had to fight him for the leadership of the squadron. Frieza got Ginyu to join his army not long after. In this explanation, Ginyu's purple body is his original one.
It's good to know. I was questioning whether or not the purple body was his original body.
Ginyu pulled a vice versa, or a Freaky Friday, or a, I guess not 13 going on 30.
It could have been an older classmate. Who knows?
Maybe. But the fact that that experience was like, you know what, money's not everything.
Which is a beautiful sentiment.
He is a space mercenary, though, so...
he does it for the love.
That's right. Look, the money's nice. The money's not... I don't even... Look, I can't do a Ginyu yet. We'll get there.
We'll get there.
But the money's nice. But, yeah, I do it for the travel. I do it for the battle. Love swapping bodies. Can't get enough.
Swapping body, yada, 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 yaddies.
Also, oh yeah, Ginyu Force, we get Spotify Premium for free. I mean, I know it's only $10, but it's a nice perk.
It's a family membership. All of us get one.
Mm-hmm.
Except for Goldo. Gonna use it for perv stuff.
Well, he's a minor.
He's a minor, but a major perv.
I think perfect timing on these facts. We get to know these boys a little more before they come hurtling into our lives. Again, thank you, Malik, for writing to us.
Yes, thank you, Malik.
I know the email was a little long, but I think worth it.
Worth it, 100%.
But if you want to write to us, maybe some KHP research, or for any reason, maybe we'll read it on the podcast. You can do so by writing to kamehousepartypod@gmail.com. You can find us on Twitter and Instagram, kamehouseparty, if you want to talk to us that way. We're going to say it a bunch and also forever. We now have a Patreon. You can go to patreon.com/kamehouseparty if you wish to support us financially. Unnecessary, but if you do, and you pledge at least $5, you do get weekly bonus content from us. And we're still streaming every Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern, twitch.tv/kamehouseparty. Come join us for a variety of games and a variety of fun.
Thank you to everybody who writes in, interacts on social media. Our fans are the best. But don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the podcast. Leave a 5-star review. It's how people find the show. It helps our SEO, helps other people get to know us. And by the transitive property, they get to know you, our amazing fans.
Help our SEO by being a BRO.
Oh, that we're going to put a button on it right there. And I'm going to say whether or not you're being viciously hunted like Gohan, or you're getting punched in the stomach like Zarbon, you gotta
keep fighting.